AddMaths 2008 question 9. We have a cubic equation. We're told it's got three positive, distinct, that means all different, integer, that means whole number, roots. And we've got to find what a and b are. It's got an x cubed here. That means when it's written in three brackets, there'll be an x, and an x. That's what you multiply together to get x cubed. The negative 26, let's ignore the minus sign just for a minute. The 26, three whole numbers that multiply together to get 26. It's 1, 2, and 13. Those are the only possibilities it could be. So our roots must be 1, 2, and 13. Now remember, the roots is always the opposite signs that go in here. Because if I put a minus 1 in here, that will mean later on that x minus 1 equals 0. So x will equal 1. So in here it's a minus 2 and a minus 13. When I multiply those together, I will get minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2, times that by minus 13, I'll get minus 26. So that's my equation. So what I need to do now is to multiply that together, and then when I've multiplied that all out and got rid of the brackets, I can just read off my a and b. So to start with, I would just multiply together these first two brackets. So x times by x is x squared, minus 1x, minus 2x makes minus 3x altogether, minus 1 and minus 2 multiplied together is 2. That bracket still has to be multiplied by the x minus 13. So if I multiply the x squared by x, I get x cubed. If I multiply the x squared by minus 13, I get minus 13x squared. If I multiply the minus 3 by x, I get minus 3x squared. And the minus 3x by minus 13, I get plus 39x. The 2 and the x, and the 2 and the minus 13. That is what I get. Now I need to combine bits together. I need to combine my square bits together. That gives me minus 16x squared. And my x bits together. That gives me plus 41x minus 26. Now if I compare that with the question, which is ax squared plus bx minus 26, the a is minus 16 and the b is 41. I can just do that by comparing the coefficients.